Hey Internet, Eric here. Well, Monstrous March continues all through the month of March. I discuss nothing but monster movies. I've discussed American Werewolf in London and Paris. I've discussed the Pumpkinhead franchise, and now I'm kind of getting into the franchises of diminutive monsters, the Ghoulies. Recently, I dove headfirst into the toilet. Discussed the first one. Praised the second one at the carnival. Well, with part three, we're going to college. Ghoulies go to college. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot, spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, the basic plot of this movie is, I think it came out in 1991. Basic plot of this movie is, starts off, some college member, fraternity member, I don't fucking know. Some kid, some teenager, young adult, is being attacked by the Ghoulies. He's got a comic book in his hand that's called Ghoulish Tales. Obviously a ripoff of Tales from the Crypt. He does something, says something, they all turn into a puff of smoke and are sucked down a toilet. Now it's like 20-something years later. Comic book is found by some stoner guy sitting on the toilet. He does something to break apart the wall. He finds the comic book. It's prank week, and somehow the Ghoulies are summoned during prank week. They cause pranks, and eventually the dean, Kevin McCarthy, who hates the pranksters, all the students, every single fucking one of them, hires the ghoulie to kill the main guy. You know, summons them up. It's fucking dumb as shit. I hated this movie. Okay, it's basically Animal House with ghoulies, but you make the ghoulies into the Three Stooges. Bear with me. All right, the main character sucks. His girlfriend, pretty, sucks. Main guy's rival sucks. They have a security guard. He sucks. Everybody in this movie fucking sucks, except for, well, Kevin McCarthy kind of sucks, but we'll get to it. So you have all these characters you don't like. I knew I was in trouble when the tone already started. Not just with the kid and the ghoulies getting sucked down the toilet, but when we cut to the campus, present day, and it's prankster time, and everybody's doing this and that, and somebody pulls a prank on the janitor. The janitor, for some reason, it has a mop bucket outside on some stairs. I don't know what he's mopping outside, but someone takes the pin out of his mop handle. Hilarity ensues because the mop bucket now tumbles down the stairs, knocks Kane Hodder off his feet. Kane Hodder, I guess, plays a gym teacher. He falls into the mop bucket. He's like he's stuck in like a shopping cart. Whoa! Crashes into a guy. This is what I'm getting fucking prepared for. Just all these stupid fucking hijinks. I hate it already. And we meet the lead actor. He sucks, trying to play hijinks, all this stupid stuff. And then we get to Kevin McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy is like, if you've ever seen UHF, he is his character in UHF, but kind of dumbed down. And I hate that. Because at first, you kind of understand why he hates all of these students. It's Dean Wormer, I think. Is that his name? From Animal House. Like I said, Animal House meets the Ghoulies. He hates everybody. He hates, there's so many ripoffs of different Animal House characters. You have the lead guy who's probably Otter. You have the fat, ugly one who looks like Jonah Hill if he weighed 450 pounds. He's obviously Flounder. You have Matthew Lillard is in this movie. And I think his name, he goes by Matthew Lynn in this. I wouldn't want your fucking real name in this movie anyways. And he says like 2 lines. He is super, super skinny, wears glasses, has like a bowl cut, looks like a complete dork. His name is Stork. So is he supposed to be the Storch? Fucking lame. Jason Scott Lee's in it. He is literally an Asian guy who, I don't know, I guess he's into hip-hop because he's got to have his hat like this and like that. And he wears party clothes. All he cares about is his sound system. He's fucking stupid. Anyways, Kevin McCarthy. I just finished this movie, and it's just boggling my mind. He's normal, and you understand and sympathize with him for dealing with all these rejects. But then when he actually gets the powers, like he's reading the incantations, and the ghoulies show up, he starts to lose his mind, and it's just so over the top, like, I don't care anymore. So he sucks. Is it Marsha Strassman? Anyways, surprise appearance by the lady who does the voice for Edna Krabappel from The Simpsons. She shows up, has 2 scenes, has a fucked up death scene, and not in a horror movie way, like in a fucking stupid way. So she's barely in it. That's it. So all the characters suck. You hate them all. There's two characters that are having sex, but they have to have sex while doing exercise. So they're banging on an exercise bike. They're banging on a treadmill. Fucking stupid. Like John Carl Buechler is the director of this. He did the puppetry of the ones in the first one, or excuse me, in the second one. He's the man behind. He directed Friday the 13th Part 7. He's the man behind the makeup, the look of Jason. He's in Hatchet 1 and 2. I don't know what he was trying to do with this film. I think he was trying to make it funny, trying to make it slapstick, and it just came off childish and stupid. Because let's get to the Ghoulies. The Ghoulies, after like 3 attempts, are finally brought out of the toilet. We only have 3 Ghoulies this time. We have the amphibian one, we have the cat one, and then I guess this is the rat one? Like, if the rat, like if this is the offspring of a 3-way of a possum, a monkey, and a rat, and then when that animal was born, it fell right out of the womb and rolled down some stairs, because it looks atrocious. Now, the actual puppetry itself isn't bad. The way they move actually pretty good. The way they talk is actually done pretty well. The problem is these guys are fucking morons. They made them into frat boys. First off, they can talk. I don't know why they can talk. Next, they're literally the 3 Stooges. You have the amphibious one, who is Mo. He's the one who has to slap them together and get them focused on the job. He's the angry one. And then you got the other 2 that are fucking dumb. I guess the rat one is probably Curly, because he's the one that's the dumbest out of all 3. And then they try to get into hijinks. You have the scene where they open up the fridge, they find all the Miller Lite, they get drunk, start burping and farting. There's the frat boys plan a panty raid. The Ghoulies get involved in the panty raid, and they have fun doing that. They're watching girls getting undressed. Like they're watching a girl getting undressed. It's literally ripped off of when Bluto is on the ladder in Animal House. It's so fucking dumb. God. Eventually, they get dressed in clothes. Like they're going through everybody's personal belongings. I don't know how the fuck they found 3 different outfits that could specifically fit them. So fucking dumb. This movie is so slapstick. Like, the first one had a, air quotes, serious tone to it, with the witchcraft and the sacrifices and all that shit. Then we got a little bit comedic with part 2, but it still had a somewhat serious tone. This is full on like Cartoon Network, Ren and Stimpy bullshit. And the reason why is it's the tone of the kills. One guy is killed by literally being flushed down the toilet. Someone who's like the size of a 21-year-old flushed down a toilet. And like it's so comedic, like he is shoved down the toilet. We see his head and his leg is like brunched up, like cracked behind him, and then he somehow gets flushed down. You have Mrs. Krabappel. She literally has some, like, I don't know how the ghoulie grabs her tongue, but stretches it like 4 feet and it wraps around her head. You have one chick in the shower. She gets a plunger to the face, and the plunger is pulled off of her face, and her face literally elongates and stretches, and then boing, she's killed. It's so fucking dumb. The more goofiness, there's a security guard who always keeps blowing up because, he gets caught in the hijinks. Fucking stupid. Now, by the end of the film, you got the head guy. Oh, another character is played by Fester. Fester from 3 Ninjas. He's the leader of the 3 guys that try to kidnap the kids. Long hair, full beard. Don't really recognize him in this. I'm bringing him up because he's the best friend of the lead actor. The lead actor, he and him have a fight. We'll get to the end. Okay, just remember, Fester and lead guy have a fight. So it's now the final act, I guess you would say, of the movie. The Ghoulies are done doing hijinks after, like, fucking stealing a golf cart and creating mayhem and some bullshit. So Kevin McCarthy's gone full apeshit, going caca cuckoo, and he's reading the Ghoulish tales, and he is now sent the Ghoulies to go literally kill the lead actor. They kidnap his girlfriend, and they're going to sacrifice her. Lead actor shows up to save the day, and he takes the comic book and literally gets the Ghoulies to stop by saying, "Go after Kevin McCarthy. Professor Ragnar, I guess his name. I keep wanting to call him Ragnarok, but I think he's Ragnar. I think that's the name of Gene Simmons' transvestite character in Never Too Young to Die. Lots of ripoffs in this fucking movie. Anyways, so literally just by picking up the comic book and saying go after Ragnar, the Ghoulies stop. They go after him. Kevin McCarthy's hanging onto the fucking puppets. They fall behind. He falls behind some books. Lightning strikes, and then we see a melted Kevin McCarthy and melted Ghoulies, I guess we say. But there's still 10 minutes left. So what happens is, lead guy saves his girlfriend. They go home. The door busts open because we see the puddle of goo. We see a ghoulie hand pop up. Okay. So, puddle of goo, ghoulie hand pops up. Door busts open. And you got the two leads now. What's going to happen? It's Kevin McCarthy. And he walks through. But he's got growths coming out of his ears. They look like meatballs. But the way they're placed on his ears, it looks like, like if Princess Leia, her buns, if they were meatballs. And he's got this big fucking face, like, on his belly. And this was pre-Total Recall, I think. I don't know. But the way his face looks, it's like if Quado from Total Recall fucked MODOK from Quantumania, and then they just super glued it on Kevin McCarthy's stomach. He's walking around trying to, eat them, I guess. I don't fucking know. And I literally turned my head because it's storming like a motherfucker right now, and it was storming like one when I was watching this. I turned back, and Kevin McCarthy's getting sucked down a toilet. I don't know how he was defeated, and I don't care. I didn't rewind it. It was that fucking dumb. I was glad it was over. There's like 3 minutes left. Everybody shows up to celebrate. Matthew Lillard and Jason Scott Lee and Fester. And like I said, they had like a little tiff. They have their friendship back together. They win the prank war. They look like they're going to kiss and go fuck. And then the movie ends with them partying to a decent rock song. Then we focus on a toilet with a ghoulie hand, hold up a Miller Lite can. It ends. I'm fucking glad. And then I realize I have one more film to go. This movie was fucking dumb. Now, don't get me wrong. I like fucking dumb movies. Ghoulies 3 is one of them fucking dumb movies that I don't ever want to watch again. Like, it's not Sharks of the Corn bad. It's not anything from Wild Eye bad, minus Baby Frankenstein. But it's fucking stupid. Like, I like Rumpelstiltskin. I like a lot of fucking stupid shit. I like Howard the Duck. I don't like Ghoulies 3. Ghoulies go to college. There's a reason why Matthew Lillard had a different name. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Have you seen it? You love it? God bless you. Why? The tone. I don't get it. The goofy-ass tone. The characters I don't give a shit about. The Ghoulies are now fucking dumb Three Stooges ripoffs that burp and fart after when they get drunk. Kevin McCarthy needs a paycheck. God bless you, dude. Fucking waste of time. Hated this film. Click the bell. Coming up next. Why the fuck not? Ghoulies 4. I'm going to watch this. My buddy Alan. I was texting him as I was watching this film because he loves Ghoulies 3. Don't know why. And even he fucking hates Ghoulies 4. Fuck my life. After that, we got Munchies. Me and Frenzy are getting together Saturday night to discuss wrestling movies, which means anything that has a wrestler in it, or any movie that has a wrestler in it, or is about wrestling. Then I'm going to, what else am I going to discuss? Munchies, Little Monsters, Fred Savage and Howie Mandel, at least one Hobgoblin. The Critters, a new binge. I'm going to binge that. That's going to count as one video. But thank God I'm going to wash the taste out of my mouth. I'm going to watch the original Godzilla from the 50s. Throw Swamp Thing in there. Never seen Swamp Thing. It's Wes Craven. Can't be all that bad. But I probably just jinxed myself with that. I'm rambling. It's still storming. I got to go eat dinner. I wasted time with this movie. But I know it's going to get worse. Ghoulies 4. I blame myself. Cheers.